guys, happy Wednesday. I have not really been MIA. I know you haven't seen a video this week or my daily videos, but I have been doing a fast. So I did mention it last week that I was going to be doing a 60-hour fast from Sunday night to Wednesday morning, and I did complete that. That video will be up hopefully Saturday. I have so much editing to do on it because I just took little clips every day and a ton of pictures and stuff. So that video will be up Saturday. I'm going to go a little bit more detail about what I learned from it though in tomorrow's video. I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm at Dollar Tree. I have to do some errands for work. We're doing some little gift baskets for our new employees. So I need to get some gift basket stuff. So I'm at Dollar Tree for that. So I don't have a lot of time to really go into just some things that fast made me realize. But besides that, I am doing really good, and I tell you that I think what I looked forward more to, not food, but my coffee. Like, my sip of coffee this morning was the most amazing thing I have tasted. Like, it was so amazing. So I had a coffee this morning. I did not take a picture of that, but I did have a yogurt around 11 o'clock or so because I was getting a little bit hungry, and then I had a taco salad for lunch. So I'll put my taco salad up here too. So I did some ground turkey, lean ground turkey with some taco seasoning, and then I had some cheese and lettuce and some taco sauce and sour cream and some salsa and avocado. So I had all that in my taco salad. So good. It was amazing. I couldn't eat it all though. I think because of this fast, I'm definitely not like super hungry yet. And I got full fast, really fast. But the big news, so I have big news. I'll probably have something on the title. Big news. Big news is we are going back to work on Monday. We got an email this last Monday, so 2 days ago, we got an email that we are being recalled back to work full-time in the office. I have mixed feelings about it, to be honest. I feel like my makeup is really hot today. I feel like my makeup is melting off. I was really hoping for a hybrid situation because I love the efficiency of me being at home. I get so much work done. I feel like I'm on top of my game. I don't get behind. But I also miss being in the office and being around people. Like, I miss that terribly, and I feel like more energized when I have had to meet with people, in person over this last year. But also, I feel like a week is not enough time to adjust again. I mean, it has been 14 months since I have worked in the office. I mean, I've gone back a couple times just for meetings or whatever, just things here and there. But to actually sit there and work for a full day, it's been 14 months. That's a long time to get back adjusted to that. Now, some of the advantages though that I have right now is that I only live a mile away from work now. Before it was, it was like a 20-minute, 25-minute commute depending on traffic, because I had a ton of traffic I had to deal with every morning. I'm only a mile away. It'll take me 5 minutes. I don't have to worry about traffic because of where I live. I'll be able to have a straight shot there, no traffic or anything. And so it means I can come home for lunch. That'll be nice to be able to come home for lunch, and I'll be able to spend a good 45 minutes at home. So I think those things will be great for the dogs, and for, I can sit down and still relax, like on my porch, with it being summertime and stuff. So I'm glad for that, but I will have to get back into meal prepping again because I'm still gonna wanna prep things and bring things to work with me, snack things, drinks, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to go back to meal prepping. So that's what I kind of alluded to in my grocery haul video, where I said I had some big plans for my meal prep. So this Sunday it'll be posted on Monday, but this Sunday I'll be doing, I don't know how big it'll be, but I will be doing now back to work meal prep. So that'll be a thing again, but and right now, my current space is in a cubicle, and we have to wear masks in a cubicle. However, I'm hearing I'm going to be moved to an office. So if that happens, then I don't have to wear a mask all day. Now, I know a lot of you have been out there working. My whole family has been working. I'm the only one that's been working at home. So I'm totally not complaining. I know I have been lucky, and I know I'm totally lucky to even have a job. I mean, I know that. So I definitely am not complaining or nothing. I'm just, it is an adjustment. I mean, I think you guys could understand that. But like I said, in a way, I was really hoping for a hybrid situation, which that may still come right now though. They want us in the office at least until the end of the school year, and then things will be looked at as far as spaces go, where everybody's at and that kind of thing. So we'll know more then. But because I'm so nervous about that. I've been enjoying getting my work done and not feeling rushed or stressed or, all that. Like, it's been so nice to be ahead of the game, and I know that's gonna be harder in the office. Just have natural distractions, when you're in the office. So anywho, that's my big news. So that'll be Monday. So we'll have some back to work vlogs starting next week. But I really won't change much for my videos, since I only normally would even talk to you guys before work and at lunch anyway. So yeah, anywho, that is what's going on. I better run into Dollar Tree and get this stuff done, get back to work, and I will show you what I end up doing for dinner tonight. Good morning. So as you can see, this is going to be a 2-dayer. I just was not hungry last night. I think just ending that fast, I think my body was still in kind of that fasting mode, and I just was not hungry at all last night. So I didn't eat anything after that taco salad, which I only ate about half of. But I did wake up hungry this morning, and at 10:30 we are going to a brunch with my coworkers for a birthday. So I don't want to eat anything and that's I think we have to be there at 10:30. And so I don't want to eat anything big, but I am kind of hungry and I don't want to go crazy when I get there. So I figure I'm going to have one of these smart cakes. So I got these in my keto crate. You guys ever want to try keto crate, there's always a link down below. I've never tried this flavor. This is the vanilla latte. My favorite flavor of these are I think they were tangerine or something like that. I've always loved orange muffins and things like that, but I don't even think they have that flavor anymore. I think it was just a limited edition. So let's see. I'm just gonna eat one of these, and I have my coffee here too. And then we're gonna have a little chit chat before I gotta start work. Okay. Crumbly, as usual. My dog never misses a crumb, I swear. They don't have a lot of flavor. I mean, they're not a bad flavor, but not a lot of flavor. You know what I mean? I always forget about these because I have to keep them in my freezer, and the only freezer they fit in right now is the one out in the garage, and I'm never in there hardly except for to grab meat, and I don't ever think about my smart cakes. I have smart muffins, smart cakes. I use the smart buns, but I always forget about these. That's not bad. Like I said, vanilla latte. I don't get a latte flavor. I get just more of just a cake flavor, kind of more like a very subtle kind of cinnamon flavor, but it's good. I definitely can eat it, but it's not as flavorful as some of their other ones. Some of their other ones are pretty flavorful. Okay, let's have a talk. Like I said, I'm going to be putting a full video of my fasting. I started editing it last night. It'll be up on Saturday. But I don't feel like I'm giving anything away by saying one of the things that I noticed from this fast. I have never done an extended fast before. I've done intermittent fasting, but that was before I did keto, and then after I was doing keto and low carb, I did intermittent fasting, but I wasn't checking my ketones or anything. From things that I've read and people that I've watched do these extended fasting, one of the things that they have noticed is they go into a really deep ketosis. Their blood sugars level out, and they have really high ketones. Now, I was doing this with my mom, and she was sending me her ketone readings, and she was even pretty high. She has some 2.2, 2.3, or 2.4, somewhere around there. So obviously her body really thrives and gets into a really deep ketosis. Mine, however, the highest I hit was 1.0, but at that same moment I was 1.0, my blood sugar was 92. So I didn't even know if you take the GKI of those two numbers, I don't even know if I was in ketosis because my blood sugar is a little bit higher. I probably was, but that was the highest number I had, and the only other time I think I had a 0.8 and maybe a 0.7 or 0.5. I can't remember exactly, but I never got over a 1. And that was it was like 1 time per day I was even hitting those numbers. And my blood sugar, the lowest I got was like 87, which my blood sugar used to be that way, but lately it's just been higher, which could be just, anything. It could be stress. It could be a lot of things. But the fact that I wasn't eating anything and I was only using those products from Prove It that had nothing in them that should spike your blood sugar, and it felt like it should put you in ketosis, it was not really putting me in like super deep ketosis, which made me start thinking why. And I want to do some research on this to see why, because I've told you guys before where I can be just completely on my game and not even eating anything that could ever put you out of ketosis, like wraps or breads or almond flour, things like that. Like you guys have seen, there's been days I've eaten super clean, and none of those, just fruits and vegetables, and and the fruits that you're supposed to be able to eat. And there's even times I haven't even eaten those, just vegetables and meat and all that, and I still would not be in ketosis. It was still like a 0.4 or a 0.3. My body just does not like to get into that mode, and I feel like the whole point of doing a fast and doing keto is to get into that fat burning mode. And if my body's not getting into that mode, it's kind of like, why am I doing it? I don't know. It's very frustrating, but it's also kind of eye-opening. I feel like this was a great experiment into what my body. It's the school bus. Hey, stop. Okay, now the dogs are settled down. I do feel like that, like I was saying, this is a good experiment to see how my body handles things. And it's like, should I even be doing keto? Should I start making a change? I know that low carb does best for my body. I've known that for many years. Even my pre-Weight Watcher years, when I just counted calories and macros on my MyFitnessPal, I always kept it low carb. I knew that I had to keep my carbs down, and that was when I lost the best weight. I didn't do extremely low carb. It was just set at low carb, where it was like 100 grams of carbs and less per day, that kind of thing. And as long as I hit my macros, then I was losing weight. Yes, I lost weight during the fast, but we all know that's water weight. I didn't eat for 60 hours. I was drinking nothing but liquids, I did wake up this morning though, and I weighed exactly the same as yesterday. So we'll see how much I gain over the next few days as I kind of go back into eating again. So I don't know. It's just making me think, should I just switch over to just start tracking low carb and seeing how it goes? Because I don't know if it's even an advantage to eat keto if my body is not doing what it's supposed to do when you're eating keto. I'm just very confused about it. I feel like I need to do some research before I decide if I'm gonna make any big changes, even though I don't feel like going from keto to low carb is a huge change, because you guys know I don't do a lot of the heavy cream. I don't do a lot of the heavy cheese stuff. I will once in a while, but not heavily, the high fat is something that I've never really done. But I have done it. Yes, in the very beginning I did do it. But I find that I always lost better with the higher protein. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I am curious on what you guys think about this. Have you had some of the same issues? Does your body, no matter what you do, go through not get into ketosis? I am just so curious about it. I would really love to hear your thoughts on it. And what do you think about just me maybe switching over to low carb and seeing how that goes? Do you think I would have good results? I'm so curious about your opinions and your own personal experiences in this. I do think that is one thing this fast has taught me. It's if I went through 60 hours and my body barely went into fat burning mode, then what was the point? Although I do think it was a great testament of my willpower, and I'll tell you that for sure. I made it. I did it despite things that were going on around me. And it's just, there's been a lot of stress around this whole going back to work thing. Not really stress on me, but stress on HR in general. Because as you guys know, that's a huge shift, and we're talking 300 people in our agency, and it's, HR seems to be the center of a lot of that stuff. So it was stressful in that sense, but I pushed through. So I do think a fast is a great thing. I know now, I can do this. I know now if I can do that, there's no reason why I can't make it and stay on plan and let myself, you know, so I do feel like that was a good takeaway from that. But now I'm thinking, was there other takeaways from that? Maybe it's time to change up some things. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the work since it is time to start. And I will talk to you guys after I get back from brunch, and I'll let you know what I had. I'm not going to take a picture or anything because it's like a bunch of coworkers, but I'll tell you what I ended up with. I think I'll probably just get, like, I know where we're going, and I think they have pretty good omelets and stuff, so I think that's what I'll probably get because that sounds pretty dang tasty. Okay, back from my brunch. It's actually lunchtime now. Obviously, I'm not going to have lunch today. I had an omelet, and then I had just water to drink. So that was my breakfast and lunch. I am getting ready to go marinate some chicken real quick before I get back to work. I'm going to show you the recipe that I'm going to do. And instead of doing skewers, this is recipes for skewers, but honestly, like, I'm just not in the mood to like do skewers. So I have some chicken tenderloins so that I'm just going to marinate in the sauce and then just use my air fryer to cook them tonight. And I'm going to cook extra so then I have extra for lunch tomorrow. So let me show you this recipe. It sounds really, really good. Okay, so here it is. So yeah, coconut chicken skewers. So you just have your chicken, limes, light coconut milk, soy sauce, which I'm going to use liquid aminos, and then light brown sugar, but I'm going to use the Sucrin Gold. Shallots, cumin, coriander, curry powder, which I had to buy curry powder because I didn't have any. Garlic powder, salt, red pepper flakes. I'm not going to use ginger because you guys know I don't like ginger. Pepper, and then cilantro. So I think all of that goes into let's see. We have coconut milk, cumin, coriander. Yep, everything except for the cilantro goes into the bag. And it says refrigerate 2 to 4 hours or overnight. It'll be in there for about 5 hours before I start cooking it. So I'm going to do that. I am drinking an energy drink. I'm trying to drink all the water, but honestly, I think that fast, like I am having trouble drinking my water today. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but today I am having a lot of trouble. And I'm just thinking it's, I just don't want to. I'm just kind of tired of water. I drank plain water that entire time, and I'm just kind of over it right now. So I'm going to drink this energy drink and then go get my chicken and all that marinated, and I'll show you what I end up doing. I think I'm going to make some cauliflower fried rice to go along with it and just put the chicken on top. I think that'll be my plan, and then I can have the exact same thing tomorrow for lunch for leftovers. This looks interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator, and we'll see how it turns out. I'll have to let you guys know. So the cauliflower fried rice is seriously the simplest recipe. It's just cauliflower rice, peas and carrots. I put in 2 eggs, liquid aminos, and some sesame oil, and then some salt, garlic, pepper, garlic powder. That's it. Then I just grilled that chicken in the air fryer and just put it on top of the fried cauliflower rice. The chicken was okay, probably not my most favorite marinade. I did end up adding on some of the Sorrello, which is like the sriracha mayo on top, which made it a lot better. But I don't know. I don't know if I would make this marinade again. It just wasn't the most flavorful marinade that I've ever had.